I gotta grab a hat and I'll have my camera on.
No problem. Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here in our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in joining any of our campaigns, we have open slots available in all of our games right now. So, the Tuesday early, where they are now sailing to Marquette and getting ready to sell a ship and bury an artifact somewhere in the desert away from the cultist of the oceans. We have the Tuesday evening group, which is a very fun 1980s D&D high school style campaign where they just got hunted by a murderer and survived because there's no trauma surrounding that. We also have one in our epic level campaign, which is our most expensive campaign, but you get to start at level 20, and we are running that campaign as the only one going from 20 up to 30 that we are gonna run. It is epic, it is awesome, it is world-changing, and possibly world-ending. We also have an open slot in this game, which is a very new campaign. As you can see, we're only, 4 sessions into Dragonlance, and we're using the 1D&D campaign rules. And we have an open slot in the Sunday early campaign, which we are having Session 0 tomorrow, and they will be playing 1D&D rules as well, but in GREYHAWK. So, if you're interested in any of those, be sure to reach out and let me know. Welcome once more, brave souls, to the warmth of our humble fire, where tales of valor and treachery intertwine with the strings of a well-played lute. Tonight, let us revisit the winding paths our heroes hath trod through shadowed forests and the darker corridors of mortal intent. Last we left, our party, joined by a very cunning fox, managed to further their journey to the great city of Palanthas. However, this fox, cloaked and mysterious, driven by undisclosed desires, with honeyed words and calculated steps, he sought the trust of the dim of wit and the small folk, weaving himself into the fabric of their fellowship with the skill of a seasoned tapester. Yet not all was as it seemed, for beneath the camaraderie lie a serpent's tongue in this fox. In the quiet murmur of thieves' cant, a language of shadows and secrets, Fox conspired with the gambler, plotting doom for those they deemed unworthy of the morrow's light. Traps, deadly and unseen, were set ahead on their path, a grim testament to their silent betrayal. But fear not, for truth has allies in every tale. The vigilant Fran, with ears of keen as her mind, unraveled their whispered web. With a heart both bold and just, she exposed the treacherous duo before the gathered eyes of their comrades. In that moment, the gambler, caught in the snare of his own making, chose surrender, his lantern's light dimmed by shame. The fox, however, clung to deception, his words spinning a desperate tapestry of excuses and lies, until at last, patience worn and trust shattered, he was rendered unconscious by the very hands he sought to betray. So, my friends, as we ready ourselves for a nice campfire break, let us ponder the lessons of trust and treachery. he says as you're dragging Fox's body over to the small campfire he has set up for everybody.
First things first. I start grabbing any weapons he might have or anything he might have up his sleeve that might mess us.
Oh, would you
Specifically,
say
shake his sleeves.
Would you say you're making a search check? Go right ahead.
Oh shit.
That is
What is
going to
that?
be a perception.
Okay. Crit.
Let's
Number
go.
19.
Nice.
Eyes of a hawk.
Yes, it is. So, Kit. Oh my god, let me get all of his shit together real quick. 1 second. Fox? Where's your character sheet, Fox? Oh yeah, the fox. So, you find his short sword. Easy enough. You find his dagger in his back pocket, or his back belt. You find a boot dagger. You find this rolled up set of like thin metal prongs with like different etchings and directions in them. Looks weird to you.
I put that in my pocket.
Okay. You also find a small note journal that he's been keeping, as well as this is something very expensive in this world, a pen.
I'm sorry, one more time.
A note journal and a pen. Pens are ungodly expensive.
Right. While he's doing that, I think we should all have a conversation. Neeson, do you mind having a seat with us?
Unless you want to be knocked out like him.
I'd rather not be. It's already surrendered.
There's no point in hitting someone who surrendered.
Yeah, I think a conversation's probably necessary. Assuming I should probably explain myself.
Fran, keep an eye while he talks. And I look at Neeson, implying that Fran should be paying attention to Neeson, ready to take him out if needed.
So do you just want me to straight up start offering explanations, or would you like to ask questions?
I think maybe you should start, and then if we need some details filled in, we can go from there.
As he's saying that, conveniently, you see me just shaking. What's his face? His body.
Trying to shake out the pockets or something.
With he does have a coin purse as well. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, I take that too.
Yep. Inside of the coin purse is 1 emerald worth 25 GP, 3 copper, 6 silver, and 5 gold.
Okay. Can you write that out? 'Cause I have to put that as a separate. Yeah, I have to do that one separate because it's his.
Was the emerald the ring, Joey? Or was there also a ring?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I remember the ring too.
The emerald ring. That's what it's supposed to be. I'm sorry. The emerald ring worth 25 GP.
Okay. That bastard, his was worth more than mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he only got 1.
3 copper, 6 silver, and 4 gold.
Yeah, I put all that stuff. I keep it in its coin purse, and I just put it in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my bag.
Yes. From the beginning might be good. Or Fran, do you want to? Hold on just a minute. Kit, watch Neeson. Fran, can I have a word? And I'll pull Fran aside. Can you? And we're whispering. Can you let me know? Not that can't hear with high perceptions. Can you just let me know what it was exactly that you heard and observed and noticed?
Well, I noticed that their lanterns were blinking in a quick succession, like it was almost like a code. So I didn't want to say anything just right then and there, in case I was wrong, and I didn't want to blow the cover in case we could find out anything more right away. So I tried to trip the one to see if we could interrupt the call, whatever it was he was trying to make, and I couldn't do it. But they're up to something. They were trying to call signal for somebody or something.
All right, good. Keep an eye on Neeson while we're over there. If he does something untoward, you know what to do.
You got it.
All right. Now, Neeson, yes, if you could please start from the beginning and let us know exactly what just happened.
So, I've been sent here by interested citizens of Palanthas to either recruit useful future citizens of Palanthas or gather supplies from those that would harm Palanthas rather than help it. I also have an angry cat in the background.
Very angry cat.
Fox was evidently sent by a similar group of citizens to do the same thing. Though his orders seem to land far more heavily on the kill people, steal their supplies side of the equation.
Got you.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm following. Go ahead.
We've been discussing over the last few days, as I've tried to convince him that you were worth more as citizens of Palanthas than corpses on the field for him to rob. I managed to convince him for a couple of you. He seems to be a big fan of Kit. Not a big fan of you, Fran, or Odvar. Originally, though he started to come around on Fran after Fran found what I believe to be his trap when he split us earlier in the day.
What about me? Was he a fan of me?
I do not believe he was a fan of you.
Horrible taste.
To be completely honest, I'm not sure my employers would be a fan of you either.
Why not?
They don't seem to like bards.
Why not?
That's discrimination. As a half-elf bard, I feel targeted and minoritized inside of this land.
I don't make the rules, and I wasn't going to enforce the rules either. So the signaling that Fran kept saying we were doing out of our lamps, which is why she was trying to get us to drop our lamps, was there. I don't know how Fran recognized it. I find that interesting, but I don't know that I'm in a position to question. So this tunnel network is full of subcontractors for the people I work with and presumably Fox works for. And the lamps can be set to signify whether to let the group pass or attack them. Fox was insistent on the group being attacked and would have noticed if I had done anything else. So what I did instead was to rig his lamp to tell them to attack him specifically, which is why I asked him to be at the back with his lamp on his back, because it was only so subtle of an adjustment I could make to his lamp while we were camping the other night. And I was afraid that if he got to watch it too close, he would recognize what I had done. Admittedly, we would have still been attacked. I couldn't have stopped that I'm aware of, but I was attempting to focus attention on him. And once he dropped, maybe I could have gotten us out of it. At the very least, I would have told you all was my plan after Fox was dealt with. But I didn't have a way to get you guys to understand to trust me rather than Fox, since none of us really know each other.
Well, you never gave us the chance.
I would really like to meet your employers. I think they would like me after meeting me. Everybody seems to like me more after meeting me.
I'm sure that could be arranged. Not sure that I'd suggest it, but that would be up to you.
They will love me. It's fine. If we keep you alive, that is.
Yes, yes.
Well, it seems like everything that you said makes sense. If we assume that's all true, what are we going to do with Fox? And are we going to keep going down this path if there are these subcontractors waiting to attack us?
Well,
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. Well, theoretically, there's subcontractors at our backs, too, so whichever way we go, we're kind of in a tough spot. Honestly, I think we should just keep pushing forward. We got to get out of here one way or another. We got to just keep going on the path we projected.
I will say I can signal my lamp to keep us from being attacked through the rest of the trip. I just didn't do that because Foxes would have been set for attack regardless of what I did.
Odie, you have more questions for Nisa?
No, I was just asking about what we were doing with Fox and whether we were going to proceed forward.
I say we kill Fox. I'll do it.
Well, let's calm down. It's not murder here.
I think
That's
I
illegal.
think it's. I think that it is troop security.
He's a traitor, but he's still someone.
Yeah, I mean, I have some experience with some of the groups in Palanthas that I think Neeson is referring to, and we don't necessarily want to get on their bad side. I don't know, like, fucking him over and not getting grabbed isn't as bad as just killing this guy in the caves.
Yes. And to Kit's point, it would be murder, and perhaps we would be better off turning Fox into the authorities or someone who planned this.
Yeah, because my thing is, I don't know. I don't like the idea of leaving someone. Sorry, my signal's being jacked up. I don't like the idea of leaving someone in a cave, right, dead, when no one can find his body. You know, he does have a family, I'm assuming, somewhere. I know that if I was in his shoes, I wouldn't want that. And he did surrender at the end. But, you know, exceptions had to be made. But I'll beat a person. And I'm all for in defense, self-defense, right? But killing someone who's conked out just seems kind of murdery.
I'm not for murder myself.
Well, I do apologize for seeming so callous. I just don't like to leave things open to I don't like loose ends. I don't like the probability of leaving open the possibility of somebody getting out and attacking us again or sabotaging us again. I'd just like to be a little bit more prepared than that. I'm more cautious than that just because of the way I was raised. So I do apologize. Whatever is best for the group is what I will do.
No, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion too.
No, but I don't want you all to think that I'm some murderous fiend. I was just trying to protect us.
Um, I'll tell
I
you
am
what.
a little bit of a murderous fiend, but
I mean, sometimes we need that, right? Sometimes you need to have the tip of the spear pointed at a direction, and you just be that tip of the spear. But as I look at him, okay, here's what we can do, right? I say we wake him up. We break his foot, and we leave him. It'll heal. It'll leave a lasting impression on him, and it still will slow him down, so we're ahead of him. And then we just kind of scare him, like, hey, if you want your other foot broken, don't ever talk to us. If you see us, just move in the opposite direction, right? I like the idea of just like leaving an impression on him that he'll never bug us, and then leaving him around, and then him seeking vengeance, right? Stomp those morals in their spirit before they try and find you. You get where I'm coming from? See what I'm trying to articulate here?
yeah, I am so proud of you right now.
No, I just know how to deal with prisoners of war.
I'm sure I don't get a vote in this, but I would like to say it is my personal opinion you will have less trouble with the people Fox may work with if Fox dies in the cave than if Fox manages to get back to town and report. I don't know exactly who he works for. I'm just gesturizing on the type of people that someone like Fox would work for.
I mean, failed jobs happen, right? When you're alone at work.
Well,
yes, but that kind of failure is not generally well accepted.
Well, I have an idea. Well, what we could do is we could break his foot, leave him in the cave, and leave his lantern to attack him. And maybe just leave it to chance that he'll get attacked to death. Is that a thing that can happen?
I mean,
Attacked to death? Yeah, you could be attacked to death.
No, I mean, like, out of character in the game, is that like a concept that can happen? Is that something that can be played out?
Is possible, but
how would we know?
You wouldn't know.
There's no way.
The DM would have to know.
Yeah, I assume he would be able to alter his signal back to the safe passage signal that I would propose using to get us through the rest of it. Now, that doesn't mean they'll take it. They are subcontractors. They don't always listen to the decisions that are presented to them. Sometimes their greed gets the better of them or their bloodlust. And one person is probably an easier target for them than a group of 5 or 6 of us.
How many more days do we have of travel through here?
How many more days, Joey? You told me I knew the route.
If you get past the encampment of goblinoids, you're looking at probably a good half a day to a day at most.
Yes, I am.
A forced march you'll get through.
Through the tunnels.
Through the tunnels. To the specific rafts that'll take you out. Yeah.
Yeah, so here's my issue. People die in fights all the time. It's not a good thing, but I understand it. I cannot leave someone to die. And I do think that we should take them to the authorities.
Yeah, I would agree. Either we're gonna, something's gonna happen to him in the cave, or
I mean, I would
take
hate
him to
that.
the city. But I don't want to hobble him and leave him in. I mean, having a broken foot out in the wilderness can kill you just as easily as anything else.
Yeah, I cannot. I would not want that fate to befall me or my family.
He was gonna kill us, though.
Yes.
Yeah,
he
I was gonna say, like, I'm not against crippling a man just because, crippling a person's different, right? Like, I don't mind crippling a person because, hey, that hobble sent a very sharp reminder. If you see your faces, turn around. But
And how? Oh, sorry.
oh no, go ahead.
And how many people has he done this to before us? How many people has he murdered or sent into slavery? Does he really deserve to live?
That's just
Exactly.
dirty
That's why
laundry.
Yeah, and that's exactly why we need to take him to the authorities. He may be wanted for other crimes.
But if they're his
Yeah.
people, then they're just gonna let him go.
Well, no, but he would also incriminate Nizan, and if Nizan puts in the work, I mean, I'm down to overlook it.
But I'm sure in Palanthas there is some type of police force and guards and stuff.
Is
Oh,
a
yeah.
police force.
I know a couple of them.
Yeah, so I think we should just.
Everyone looks over.
I do think so. I do think we should. I could not live with myself if we left him to die.
Okay.
I would suggest if you are planning on taking him with us and you do want to cripple him, to not do it till we're near the edge of Palanthas. There's no reason to have him slow all of the rest of you down while you're trampesing through this area. And probably have Fran watch him. Fran seems to be very good at sussing out what was going on. I now realize that Fran tried to trick me a few times while we were in the cave.
Okay.
Yes,
That's
and
not bad.
it would slow me down as well because I would want to tend to his wounds.
Okay. So let's get him back up. Give him like a weapon to defend himself. If he betrays us again, though, everyone gets a second chance.
No,
Someone gets
we
a
don't have
third.
to give him a weapon. We can tie him up and put him in the cart.
I was gonna say
Because of-
self-defense. We're in a goblin cave, or you said we're in a goblin encampment.
We're on our way. There's a goblin encampment ahead, but yes, what you are describing is the same as murder, more or less.
Yeah.
And I start tying him up.
I mean, we could keep him conked down in the wagon, right?
Or we don't need to keep knocking him out if he's tied up well and he's being watched by Fran
Can
and Odie. We should be fine.
out of character, can I forage for like any kind of... Oh, we're in a cave. When we're out of the cave, can I forage for like some kind of herbs or something to keep him sedated?
You can try when you're out of the cave, but in the cave you're surrounded by like at most you'll find mushrooms down here, but who knows?
Yeah, man. Give him like a whole lot of mushrooms. They'll just be laying in the cart. Like, oh.
That's a whole different kind of sedation.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right, there. That should hold him. And actually, in the cart, I also have, because I have it where it's canon, because I mentioned it earlier, so that my chest had been tied down into the cart. So he's tied up, and then I'm going to tie him to the whatever things in the cart that I keep the chest tied to, so that he can't just jump off the cart.
Okay, cool. Roll me a survival check.
And
Actually, wait, no. Now it's sleight of hand.
Tie someone up. Yep.
Yeah, sleight of hand check now.
Can I get
Can I
one of
assist?
one of you, please?
We're
So
learning the
roll with it.
mechanics. Yes, that's fine to be like, hey, someone else, please.
Please.
May I also assist to just double check and make sure that it was done right? Because I think I have good sleight of hand.
All right,
So both of you, both of you. I'll step out and guide, and I'll tell you guys what to do.
Yeah. So which one of you is making the check, and which one is helping?
I'll do the check if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll help.
10.
You
Is that good?
you still have your
Guidance?
I think you still have your inspiration I gave you.
Do I have guidance? Can I
Okay,
give her guidance on that?
I think guidance now is a reaction, so yeah. Or wait, did they change guidance again in the actual rulebook?
Oh, let me look
No,
it up.
it's the
I remember
reaction.
in the playtest they changed it to the reaction, but I think they changed it again.
They changed it. It
They
is a
did.
spell you cast. You choose a skill. The person then gets 1d4 on that skill for the next minute.
Okay,
That's
so
now
every
how it
time they
works.
make the check. Okay, so yeah. It's
So
all
it's
right.
not a reaction anymore.
Not
It's not
anymore.
reaction anymore.
So we can say you preemptively guidance. It's fine. We're getting used to the new rule set.
I thought it was
everything's
a
fine.
reaction, so yeah,
Exactly,
I
yeah.
wasn't like guidance. Like
And then
before.
you have my magical inspiration. I don't think you used that I gave
So
you.
what does that mean?
You get to
You
do
can
a
re-roll.
reroll.
Okay.
And guidance is rolling 1d4 and adding it to that.
So I assume you want to go with the 10. Now roll a d4.
I don't know what any of these numbers mean.
I can roll it.
There you go, 12. She got there. So, all right, you tied him up pretty well.
Sorry, I thought that I was gonna do good because I have a check mark next to my sleight of hand.
That's the way
That
the
is
game
the
goes.
RNG of the game.
You have a +6, but you rolled a 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have a
And-
good
and-
skill.
You have a good skill, and so don't apologize for that because that's how the dice roll,
Yeah.
and that's why they have it. Otherwise, the story would just be everyone doing heroic things all the time.
Yeah.
And so, and then the other thing to know is that we don't always know the results, right? So the 12 could be good because Joey's probably going to be rolling things in the background to see if he can escape, and he might be rolling lower than that.
Yeah.
Now, yeah. So it is what it is, and it's part of the story, and
Yeah.
we all roll low sometimes. But you had that 6 to pull it up. Otherwise, that would have been. If I would have done it, it would have been a -2.
Oh, you roll. Joey rolls things in the background.
Yes, I do. Very often.
Oh,
Secret
Huh.
DM things.
Also,
Yep.
put it this
Yeah.
way.
And most
I
of the time,
was-
it's not even in the background. I'll just straight up, like, randomly, just.
So,
and
for
we'll see
example,
what happens.
So for example, in the future, if Joey decides, ooh, this is when he's going to try to escape, Joey might roll like some type of roll to see if Fox can get out of there. If he
Mhm.
rolls below what you had rolled, probably depending on how he figures it out, then that means that he stays tied up there. If he rolls above it, like gets a natural 20, even if you had done really well, he would have escaped anyway.
Oh,
And we're
shit,
watching
the
them.
new system is DC based. I forgot. So very clearly, Fran and everybody else, you realize that Fran's finding and Odie are finding it difficult to figure out how to tie somebody down.
Oh, that's
utilizing
right.
everything. Everything's DC based now. So when you try to make a skill check, you have to hit a DC. It's no longer contested. They, NPCs, have to contest against what you score, but in order to be successful in what you do, you have to hit a certain number.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So you did not hit the number, which means everybody can clearly see that he's not tied down very well. It's like over him, but it's not super tight, and it's nowhere that binding. The way you have your straps and hooks on the side of your cart, Ebenezer, running the rope straight across, it's just
Yep.
like over the arms, but can still bend, and over the knees.
It was the way that I had it built specifically for the chest, and so it's awkward to do. But it still might.
It's
Right.
just like, looks good.
I forgot. Did we do a short rest last time?
No.
We should-
No.
We
You
should
could
have
be
rested after
short-resting
that
now.
last fight.
Okay, great. Yeah, let's be short resting now.
Yeah, it's during all of this. So
Yeah.
go ahead, roll your hit dice and everything, and at the end of the short rest, Fox does come back to 1 hit point.
And at the end of the short rest, I will pull out my
Oh, wait.
loot. My
No, he gets a full short rest from being unconscious. Oh, that's so weird. All right, what's his hit die? D8?
And I'm going to be playing at the end of the short rest, I'll be playing my lute, and I will give
18 plus 4 is 20.
I make sure, by the way, that all the weapons that are in the cart are on the opposite side of the cart of where he is.
who does not have an inspiration from who's not human? I forget.
I'm not human.
Okay. Oh, that's
Fran
right.
and Oddvar, I
Odie.
think. Yeah.
All right, so I'll give
Everyone else is human.
I'll give Fran and Odie an inspiration. So you guys have another inspiration to use.
Can you remind me what mechanic is allowing you to do that?
Yeah, the music, it's the musician feat, and so I will.
I remember now. Cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like, he's not a bard. How is he doing that? Nope, you're good.
Yeah, one of my favorite of the new feats, actually.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
And it's a non-selfish one because I can't give it to myself.
Mm-hmm.
So
Thank you.
So you have another one of those re-rolls. If you roll something and you're not confident that it was well enough, you can
do it again.
use that.
So you have one for the game because are we still getting one for the game, or did that go away? I forgot, Joey.
Yeah, that goes away. That goes away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
So
how
okay. Yeah. So
freely
you have.
they're given out now, you don't need me to help you.
Yeah. Okay. Just
No.
making sure. And so yeah. So you have one, and Odie has a reroll on any DC. It's just a reroll, I think.
Yeah, it's on any dice.
Alrighty.
I have
So
a luck point.
Fox comes back to consciousness after your guys' short rest. Oh. Why does my chest feel so heavy?
I hit it really
Yes.
hard.
Oh, did you say you are hitting it really hard, or?
No, I said I hit it really hard.
Oh,
and
never
I
mind. He
slapped him on the
doesn't cough
chest.
like
Oh,
Fucking asshole.
Yep. Now, perhaps you should let us know exactly what's going on.
Oh. Right.
you could have popped your head like a pimple. Just saying.
I mean, he looks over at you, Neeson, who's unchecked right now.
You surrendered. You're the one that ran.
Did he reveal to you that he was trying to get you all killed?
Things were said. Why don't you tell us your side of the story?
Mm-hmm.
I work for a very lucrative organization. It is my responsibility to find the people that are worthy to join the great city of Palanthas in its rebuilding, and to weed out those that aren't going to be necessary for our future. Those that would be detriments. While looking into all of you, I was testing you to see how worthwhile it would be to bring you in. Kit, of course, you scored gloriously well. Oddvar, you were being surprisingly incredibly useful as well, and even towards the end there, Fran was proving to be worth more than her weight. I was going to test your might against the dwellers down here to see if perhaps anybody else would be capable of joining my organization, as well as joining the great city. And of course, anybody who's not going to be useful to a society would be weeded out and, unfortunately, left behind.
Understood. I
No
think
offense,
I've heard it.
Ebenezer, but you are an old, slow man who's a
Yes.
pacifist. The new world.
No offense taken.
The new world can't persist with somebody like that.
But he's a doctor.
Understood. No, it makes sense. Here, let me tend to your wounds. I'm gonna pull out a healer's kit and shove it in his mouth, or attempt to gag him. Can someone please wrap it around his mouth? I've heard enough.
Sure. I'm gonna make sure it's extra tight.
Sleight of hand check. I'm scared if I said athletics, you would literally pop his head like a.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not trying to like do it.
Uh-oh.
I'm not trying to be sensitive about anything. I'm
Lenny,
trying to
what
wrap it
happened to the
all.
granny?
I want him to look like a complete mummy.
Yeah, but that's how well you're restraining him. Is sleight of hand now.
Sure.
Lenny, I like the bunny.
Tying a knot is very dexterous.
20.
There we go.
Yeah, he is sufficiently gagged now.
Oh shit! I start covering his nose. Like
No.
start popping.
The nose. He does need to breathe.
No, I realized I accidentally covered it.
Oh, you uncovering it. Right. Without objection, shall we continue on?
I will
We're
need
letting
a few
you
minutes
live.
to adjust the lamp. Unless, Fran, you know how to adjust the lamp.
What up? The lamp that says "attack me."
Yes.
Can I keep that? We can. I give him my lamp, the one that he had started. He had switched already.
The one that he
This will
broke.
work? Yes, the one that. Well, he didn't break it. He started cutting.
Yeah, he
The
got
thing.
everything off, but he was working on the inside, and when everything happened, it kind of like threw it so he could go hide.
Oh, yeah. Never
Yeah.
mind. I would like to keep his lantern though. The one that
His is fine.
says "attack me, attack me."
So I will adjust my lamp. And to adjust to the let pass signal.
Fran,
Fran, what does it say?
you speak thieves can't. You know what it says?
Out of character, does anybody else know that I speak thieves can't?
As of now, I'd say at most Neeson would be suspicious.
Okay, because I don't want anybody else to know yet.
Yep, we don't know.
So, okay, so, so what was the last thing that you said to me? I'm so sorry. Did somebody hand me a lamp and say, or what did you say?
I adjusted the lamp and they asked you if the lamp, what did the lamp signal now? And I had
Okay.
changed the lamp to do not attack, let pass.
Okay. I don't know what that devil lamp says.
Oh,
Just
I
don't.
thought-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No,
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 I
you
thought you were
continue.
done.
You were speaking. Go ahead.
Okay. Just don't try any more of that funny business. I'll trip you again with your damn boat shoes.
I asked Nizan. So you said that this lamp, and when it lit, it says "attack me, attack me, attack me."
Yes.
I put it away.
I don't know who you want to lead the. Do you want me to go first? So in case they attack, I'm out front. Do you want?
I'll go first with you. I don't trust you.
Understandable.
I'm gonna watch Fox on the cart.
Okay. So, let's get that new marching order operational. We have Advar on the cart with Fox. Cart to the back. Advar. We have Neeson up in the front with Fran up in the front. Everybody else, position yourselves where you wish to be. Lorian will still be in the back. He can see.
As we're adjusting, I tell Lauren, "It's okay. I think you're useful."
Thanks. I think you're useful as well. And my stories are good, right?
Yeah. There's a reason I threw 15 gold at you.
They're excellent, yes.
Yes, you did. Thank you, Kit. He'll pat you on the
Oh,
shoulder.
wow.
As we're walking, can I walk with my bow and arrow out so that way I can poke Neeson with an arrow every single time he pisses me off?
I assure you that's not necessary, Fran.
I'll tell you what's necessary.
Oh, by the way, you guys did short rest. Kit, do you have any more hit dice to roll? Yeah. All right. Lorian's gonna use one of his last spell slots.
Okay, I have about everyone else's health at this point.
Yeah,
Gotta
that's
spell that.
6 plus 3, so 9. 9 hit points with a healing word.
Oh, to me? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're useful. He wants you alive.
Sweet. Hey, one shy.
His order of protection goes Ebenezer, you, and everybody else.
I tell him, thank you for the magic words.
And he literally
If-
just like put a hand on your shoulder. I'm proud of how good you are.
If anything comes towards you, I'll use this to whack him away, and I show him the warhammer.
Oh, don't worry about protecting me. I can protect myself.
But you're so weak and supple.
Yes, I am.
What word usage?
Advar and Fran, or actually just Advar knowing anything else about him still. So, continuing on your journey, everybody. You managed to get deep enough into the cave, following a very specific track and pattern, up until there's this waypoint. Now, whenever there's bases like this within Thieves Guild and organizations, they have points that you can rest up at that are supposed to be clear and safely kept. Neeson and Fran, roll me perception checks. Advar, roll me a perception check.
Hard to keep up. Look out when you keep poking me in the back with an arrow.
Maybe you move a little bit faster. And stop getting in my way. Can't see around your big butt.
I do not have a big butt.
Okay.
It is the
Anybody
right
watching
side
the
of pumpkin.
stream- Anybody watching the stream will be able to know. It's fine. Don't worry about opening the stream or anything, guys. You're fine. So,
Okay.
this is one of the moments where I roll something in the background that you guys don't see, but the stream does.
Nice. Very nice.
So, you get over to this waypoint, and Fran, as you're poking and prodding at Neeson, distracting him, you smell death up ahead. Like decaying meat.
Hey, hold up, everybody. I smell something.
Something's cooking.
What? No, it smells like death. Wait here a second. Neeson, we need to go ahead and see what that is.
Okay. I think it'd be best if we all go. But no, that's fine. Your decision. Whatever you say, boss. Move forward in front of Fran.
So, are you just walking up there?
We're sneaking up there.
Very good. Go ahead and roll your stealth checks, guys. DC 15.
I will hood the lantern so it does as little light as possible, but still allows me to see where I'm going at least.
All right, you are sneaking, and you are sneaking. The two of you tiptoe your way over towards the waste section, and this is supposed to be a gray-colored door that's a little textured to make it look. Leave the bow, take the cannoli. What the fuck? To make it look like it's stone. But of course, when the two of you get over there and start pushing at the door and slipping your finger behind it to open it slowly, you look inside, and there appears to be 4 people that look like they have been chewed on, and the majority of their meat has been eaten off of their bodies. You also see that there's a couple of hanging cots from the ceiling, one of which has a lot of blood on it, and there's even a shelf that has some rations and water placed on it that seems like those things were ripped from there as well. The waypoints are supposed to have that. Sorry. And they're missing.
Okay, so can we go back and tell everybody what we just saw?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Neeson, you're the good talker. You tell him.
We found what is supposed to be a waypoint. Should have some light supplies and a shelter for the night, but it looks like some people were killed and then mostly eaten in there. Looks like most of the supplies are gone as well.
Were you able to tell what kind of creature or creatures did that?
We didn't look around that deeply, unless Fran noticed something, but I didn't. We were in and out pretty quick.
All right, we should probably pay attention, everyone. Let's go check it out.
Since I'm sitting next to him in the cart, I'm gonna gesture to Fox and ask him if he knows anything about this.
Waypoints are supposed to be perfectly safe. If it was attacked by anything, it would have to be one of the dwellers down here.
Zephyr, he's muted. He's gagged.
I assume you like remove it to ask him a question and put it back.
Yeah, I will do that.
Cool.
Hmm.
Oh, ignore that. That was supposed to be whispered. Ignore that. Hey, still beat your 15 though.
I guess we'll all head forward then.
Yes.
It's probably not a whole lot of point in stealthing if we have the cart.
Lorian, why don't you keep an eye on Fox?
Sure. Yes, I will make sure I watch him very vigilantly.
If he does anything weird, you know what to do.
Call for you. Yes.
Do you have a weapon?
Yes, I do. He holds up his loot, and he pulls out a short sword.
All right.
I think we'll be fine.
I think out of everyone, Lauren has been the most trusting out of everyone I've met.
Thank you. I try to be very forward.
I agree. Me too.
I even apologize for my mistakes, right, friend?
This is a fact.
Yes. Okay,
start
I'll watch
walking.
him.
I walk ahead of everyone and I go, it's kind of dark out here.
I will turn up the lamp again, or open the hood.
Thank you.
Well, so are you two in the lead then? Kit and Neeson.
Are we? I mean, we're stealthing, right? Or are we just sort of?
I think we're just moving cautiously. It's hard to
Okay.
I
Because
think-
if we can't see, I can light, the equivalent of a torch. Or are we trying to like keep it like hood lantern, like on the down low?
Do you guys want me in the very front since I've got the night vision thing? Or do you want me to follow behind Neeson and Kit?
It doesn't matter to me. Honestly, I just need to know where I'm going.
Yes, I think, Odie, Oddbar, I think it might be good for you to go ahead and turn up the lights so that we can all see around.
Yeah. So I can cast produce flame, and then that basically makes a torchlight.
Oh, it's so bright in here now. So, you guys go into this little room, and you do see the death that occurred here. The 4 mutilated bodies, completely gnawed on and chewed, and many of their personal effects seem ripped from them as well. These humans, by the looks of it. 3 humans and a Kender.
I immediately start checking for any notes or letters to their loved ones that might be on them.
Can I do a search for traps before we start checking for stuff?
Yes, you can look for traps. Dedicated tool means you have advantage. And since you are searching, that is going to be survival. 11. You don't discern any traps.
Okay.
Now.
Is it safe?
All right, it looks fairly safe. Just be careful.
Okay. I mean, we start looking at the bodies, the first body, and you go, "Are you okay?"
I will also look at the bodies using my medicine skill, if possible, to determine what I can, if they're living, if they're dead. I mean, obviously they're pretty dead, but
They're
just
dead. Yeah.
what had happened. Like, if I could, any clues I could get from the medicine check at all. would
Very
be
well.
great.
Go ahead and roll your medicine check.
I would approach the body of the Kender and see if I know them.
Oh,
You go over to the Kender, and this does not look like anybody that you specifically know.
Okay.
23, however.
nat 20.
Let's
that would be.
go.
Yeah.
So, you look at the markings on them, and some of them were bitten hard enough for it to break through strong bones like the femur, while others were chewed on by something not strong enough to shatter bone and much smaller in nature. Looking at the gape of the mouth between them, one looks to be almost dog-like in nature, but with many more teeth in their mouth. Inside the grip of somebody, you also find this like blackish, purplish looking fur that was ripped out. And on the ones with the smaller gnaw marks, it looks to be like those markings of bitings were post-mortem after the individuals were already killed, as if something was eating them. You discern whatever ate these people using the waypoint were goblins and more than likely wargs. By the looks of it, one warg and maybe like 3 or 4 goblins.
Interesting. I will stand up and grab a stick somewhere, and I'll point on the bodies. See this one here? It was looks like a warg. Was able to bite through the bones, and you can see obviously on these ones over here. It's very obvious that they were nibbled on after death, post-mortem. Maybe with goblin, or probably goblin. And yes, look, there's a clump of hair here, purplish fur. So I think we are probably close to the encampment, but there are wargs and goblins.
As he's giving that explanation, Kit's looking. He's gonna put on some glasses, all right, very quick, and go. Indubitably.
Onomatopoeia, yes.
Of course, we could discern that.
Yes. Very proud of you, Kit.
There, I'll put these away.
Out in the hallway, you all hear.
In front or behind?
Behind you in the hallway.
I'm gonna turn around. Lords of trouble.
You look out there and you see Fox is lying on the ground, gag still in mouth, and his ankle and foot are twisted the opposite direction, pointing the complete opposite direction right now, as Lorien is standing there with his loot. He tried escaping. I figured you all would prefer me to subdue him.
Yes, good job.
My man!
Lorien, I commend your quick thinking skills.
Would you have been offended if I killed him?
I have no problem with that.
I mean, if he was coming at you, if it was, you or him.
Oh, he did stab me, and he pulls and shows
God
your antlered dagger, Advar. He seems to have slipped it from you while you were leaning over to pull out the mouth and speak to him.
Wow.
Sorry about that.
Oh, is this one yours?
Yeah.
Pulls it out and hands it to you. Here you are.
You took that like a champ.
I mean,
told
it
you Lorien's all
hurts
good.
something fierce, but I don't want to worry you all.
We know how supple and weak you are, and frail.
Just don't worry, I have magic to heal myself.
Okay, okay.
I'm
Yes,
fine.
you are magical.
Yes. I'm fine. And when you pick up Fox to put him back in the cart, now you may try another sleight of hand check to tie him down more effectively.
Alright. Took my fucking shit.
Yeah. But hey, you got it back. You can toggle that back on your sheet. I removed it. I just
Son of a bitch.
clicked it.
Well, I had 2 of them.
Yeah. He took the thing that was easiest to take from you.
Look at his foot. That's amazing. I usually do that with necks.
Ebenezer, roll me a medicine check.
Oh, not good on this one.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he's magical. He's gonna heal himself up. He'll probably be fine.
Yeah, he told me I was getting my healer kit out. And he said he had it, so put it back in.
Well, yeah, he saw how you used it on Fox. He's all like, no, I'm fine.
I'm good. I'm useful. Please don't kill me. But yes, as you pick him up and put him back in the cart and tie him down, he looks incredibly pained and terrified.
You should be afraid. You should.
But anyways, back inside of the room, you've discerned the cause of death of the individuals. Did you ever roll your survival check to find anything?
Oh no, I didn't.
Fran, you did, right? You were searching?
I did not roll anything. I only searched for the traps. I forgot to ask to search the people.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
can I search the
Wills.
people?
Absolutely.
Kids looking for Wills.
Go
I'm
ahead,
looking for
both of you.
Wills.
Yeah. Roll your perception checks.
Well, yeah, I was checking the Kender for
Yeah.
clues.
Sorry, my thing exited out. The back button on my mouse.
Good rolls so far.
I'm gonna search for the supplies that are supposed to be in here in whatever order you want to do everybody's searches.
You ready to see some magic numbers? Yeah.
That's good. We can't afford for you to have like 50 people you need to take letters to when we get back to Palanthas.
What do you do during your downtime? I send letters.
I search Palanthas for the families of all of these letters that I've got built up.
That's technically carousing, so like it's.
Yeah. Is there any letters here? No. Wills? If you guys find Wills, let me know.
Okay, we'll start with the first person who rolled. Fran, what were you looking for? The bodies, like anything they had on their persons?
Yeah, I was looking for like I wanted to look for specific wound marks and stuff. If I could identify I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Ebenezer had already did that with his.
Oh, he already
medicine
did that. Okay,
Yes.
I'm just looking for anything.
Okay. Looting through the bodies, you find on one of the humans, he has this very mundane-looking wallet, but when you open it up, on the inside of the wallet, there appears to be some strange crest that looks completely foreign to you. You've never seen this crest anywhere. If it was a regal crest, it would usually be worn on the outside, because, you know, nobility show off who they are. But it's just very strange. It looks to be 2 doves circling around a 6-pointed star.
Okay, is that the only thing I find?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take that to Ebenezer and see if he recognizes it.
Okay. Odie, what were you looking for? Oh, you
I
wanted to find
was
any
I was
identification?
checking the Kender more closely because I know Kender like draw maps and stuff. I want to find his maps and anything that like might identify him. So if I like track down his people, I can like give it to him.
You do find his map quiver, which some Kenders usually have, where you would keep all of your different maps like in your back so you can pull them out as you need. But it looks like all of the maps were taken from it and it's empty right now. You do find his name written on the inside of his underwear. His name apparently is.
Where's underwear?
I didn't know I was perceiving that closely to his items.
You know that it's Kender. It's standard in Kender society to write your name on your underwear band.
There's only
You
one thing
specifically went
Kenders
looking for
believe
it.
you own, and that is your pants. That is... Cody Tusselcap.
All right.
But you don't know the tassel cap Kenders. I mean,
No, but if I come across him,
he did have a case, a map case.
empty.
Neeson, what were you looking for?
I was searching for the supplies that are supposed to be kept in the waypoint.
Okay.
You had said earlier that they looked like they were mostly gone. I just wanted to see if there was anything left.
Yep. You go over to the shelving, and you find that there are mushrooms growing on the back wall, which you know in these locations they set specific mushrooms to be searched for and edible that grow very quickly for people to eat. They are edible mushrooms on the back wall. You don't know what type of mushrooms they are, but they're supposed to be edible.
There's some mushrooms that are supposed to be edible here for those of you that know more about that than I do.
Don't touch them. I will take a look.
I didn't touch anything.
Don't mock me with your voice.
I'm not mocking you.
Kit,
Jesus.
what were you looking for, Kit?
I was just looking for letters.
None of these people
Wills.
have letters or wills.
It's a shame.
Actually, that's a lie. The human that had, not the human that had the wallet in their back pocket, but the other one. That human, you reach into their back pocket and you pull out a folded piece of parchment. And the parchment writes, Tasselcap D, Heinsberg U, Ender, nothing.
Who's Tasselcap? Heinsberg, Ender. I wonder if this guy's name is Ender. Heinsberg U. Probably for unknown.
The two thieves can't individuals. This would be a very layman's encryption of Tasselcap should die, Heinsberg is useful, and Ender was still being processed. This person was probably working the same job as Fox and as you, Neeson.
These are just really busy tunnels.
So,
Oh, go ahead.
so thank you. So does that mean that Fox has his underwear labeled? We should check.
I think it was.
I want to go give him the biggest wedgie.
I'll wait for Fran to give him his wedgie and then explain. It was the Kender that had his name on his underwear, not the thief, not the guide.
Oh,
Fox is
worth it.
wearing expensive silk underwear with hearts on them.
We need to take that and sell it.
I'm sure they're stretched out, so they're probably no longer expensive.
Oh,
Sorry, you're a weaver. You can fix it. No, you're not anymore.
So the person you found this on, Kit, was evidently a guide like me and Fox, and it looks like he had marked a tassel cap. Anybody know which one of these was tassel cap?
Yeah, that was the Kender.
He'd marked the tassel. He'd marked the Kender as kill. One of the other ones, a Heinsberg, as useful, and evidently hadn't made his determination on the third, who is Ender.
that's a shame. I thought well, at least I found letters on them.
I mean, how often do you guys do this? Just like send people out to...
I mean, I knew I'm not the only one that did this, but I will admit this is my first trip through this. I racked up a debt I needed to pay off, and this was the easiest way to do it. I generally don't do things quite this dangerous.
Oh.
Um,
So it's not a will.
no, this is not a will. This is his equivalent of the notes that Fox kept on.
Useless.
It just crumple it and toss it. Is that what I
Yeah.
saw?
So something
Yeah.
killed
You
all
do
of
have
them
his journal, keep
before-
in mind. Kit.
Are there any markings on either of these other two people that any of you found that would let us know which one was Heisenberg and which one was Ender?
I
guess-
go through this journal.
That's Fox's journal, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
I mean, I'd happily go through Fox's journal if you'll let me, but
It's like a invasion of privacy.
I found a wallet. It's got a
Nice.
weird. It's got a symbol on it. It's got like a dove and stars. I don't know if that means anything to you.
can I roll anything to see if I know anything? I have both Arcana and History, and Investigation.
Well, I have religion.
Well, somebody's an overachiever.
I'm a rogue.
He knows.
That's our job.
The
He knows
dove and
things.
stars. Like, I don't know.
You know, are Kit or Ebenezer proficient?
And what?
Sorry, history.
No. Got religion and nature.
Ebenezer?
I'm not in history. I could try to stand on my head and read it.
Okay, if you want someone who knows history, I think Lorian's the guy to give it to. The man is literally a historian.
As a player. So he says.
Lorian the historian? The bard?
Yeah.
If I don't recognize it, then I'm fine with you asking Lorian.
Yes, Neeson, maybe you might be able to grasp a little bit more from it since you understand the dealings a little bit more. Why don't you read it and then have Lorian read it after?
Well, it's just a symbol, isn't it?
It's a
In the
symbol
wallet.
on
But there's
the
stuff
inside of a
inside of it.
wallet. No,
Oh,
it's a
the wallet.
symbol
Oh.
on the inside of the wallet. That's all it is.
Okay.
It's like a badge.
I'm assuming I didn't know anything.
No, none of you knew anything. Without proficiency in history, the only two that could have known
Oh,
something
okay.
do not. So, guys,
You can ask Lorian, see if he knows, but I don't.
Okay.
Show it to somebody in Palanthas.
It might be relevant, so I'm gonna walk back. I said, "Don't die while I'm gone," and walk back to the cart very quick. Be like, "Lauren, do you know what the symbol is?" Well, I guess I would ask from it because Fran had it, right? Fran, can I get the wallet to give Lauren?
Sure.
Alright. Not walk back. Not do it.
I hate to do this to you, Kit, but I'm by trade a broker. Information, goods, and services. I would need to be paid to look at something and identify it for you.
Okay. I give you 3 coppers and 6 silver.
I'm just laughing at how much over the game Kit has given Lorian.
Yeah, roll me a persuasion roll. 'Cause that is not his going rate, but you did literally give him every penny you have.
Yeah. Persuasion?
Yeah,
I'm actually very persuasive.
clearly. Everybody loves an idiot. Like, it's
No, I'm actually it's
himbo.
It's that.
Himbo.
And Kit is a beautiful idiot.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody else, but I will give you this discount, and he'll take that
Sure.
money from you.
I also give him 1 gold in there, and I go, "Here you go."
Thank you.
Then remove it from Fox's bag.
Oh, not Dovins. Sorry.
There you go.
That symbol belongs to the Doves of Night.
Hmm.
They are a subsect order around the, well, Knights of our realm and many other organizations that work in secrecy to uproot evil wherever it lies.
Hmm.
They are, well, very highly sought after by criminal organizations, and only people high up even know who they are.
Oh. So you're
Very
important.
Secret. Oh, I just find information, and when somebody pays me a reasonable price, I give it to them. And when I like somebody enough to give them a discount, keep that in mind, that is not my going rate.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. For the help, you can totally take one of the bottles of wine that we have in the cart.
I'll take you up on that, and he'll go
Okay.
and take one of the expensive bottles of wine.
I will subtract one of them.
But that is all the information I have for you. Sorry.
It's okay. I understand. I'll let them know. I go back. After after a great barter of information, guys, they are something called the Doves of Night. They're a basically super secret society that not a lot of people know about, only those higher up know about. And they seek out criminal organizations of unjust and, I don't know, deal with them in some sort of manner. So,
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, what's the plan? Are we near the enemies, or are they watching us now? They clearly
know.
can get to this place.
I don't know. This is a super secret, like, badge thing. I don't know if anyone else wants to carry it.
Kent, why don't you hold on to that for me for now?
Okay.
I'll probably ask you for
Cause
it later.
okay, I'll be a Dove of Night person then. And put it away. The badge makes the person,
Doves
right?
of Night.
I'm assuming in these caves the ground is. Well, let me ask it this way: is there any way to dig a hole to bury the bodies, or is the cave ground too solid? Where, like, or do something, or we can.
It's definitely soft enough outside of that room to, like, dig it up. You will run into a lot of rocks and things, so, like, you do need a pickaxe as well as a shovel to be able to do that, but yeah.
We should probably do something with the bodies and make sure they have a good burial or burn.
Yeah, so fun fact, right? I don't know where my mistranslation was. On my item names, I don't have it, but when I click on my bio, under treasures, I have shovel.
Yes.
Remember how we were talking about not having a shovel? I guess I put it in there without realizing it.
It's your prized
right.
possession.
Yeah.
What about a pickaxe?
No.
Character idea.
I got a hand axe. A light hammer.
Close enough. No.
Are there enough loose rocks around that we could just do the whole rock pile over the bodies?
Oh.
What is that called? The
I have
Could we do that?
I have no idea what that's called, but yes, you can absolutely do that.
All right, sweet.
Because I think that would be way less energy than, and it's still a burial thing, right?
Yes. You should do it. Should be proper.
All right. So, you give them all a proper burial in this location, and I think this is a good place for us to go ahead and go on break. Be right back. everybody. So, where last we left off, the party had managed to navigate their way deeper into the tunnels, subduing Fox and managing to discover that a safe hole that is supposed to be safe here is no longer safe, and goblinoids had attacked the people that are supposed to be off limits while inside of it. A little bit of cause for concern, especially since these are supposed to be contracted workers for, well, at least Fox's, if not Neezen's organization, if they're not one and the same. So, you all just picked through the room, scoured, and picked up a few interesting things. A little bit of information was bought by Kit.
I'm now part of the Order of the Devil Knights, you know?
Supposedly, yeah.
Yeah.
Or is this like a police thing where, like, pretending to be an officer is a crime, you
Impossible.
know? Prove I'm not. So, now you know the path before you may be laid with a bit more danger. Adrian will address you all. So, the goblins are supposed to... the goblins are supposed to be contracted for you, right, Neezen?
Yes. But these way stations are supposed to be safety zones.
And
So-
they're not anymore.
I'm worried that maybe the goblins are no longer adhering to the contract that I was told that they follow.
Oh, poopy.
Or maybe something happened with my fellow associate in the Devil Knights, you know? Maybe he did something.
Like the who?
So you're just leaning into that now? Like that fully...
Yeah, I don't know,
in
man.
there?
I have the badge, so like I think that's just how it works.
Listen, if that's cool. So,
For clarification, is the guy with the badge the same as the guy that had the note with who should useful? and who
no,
was
those
not?
were different people.
Okay, they were two separate people. Okay. So the guy with the wallet is either Heisenberg or Ender. We're just not sure which. Presumably, based on what we know now, or what we have knowledge of at this point.
I do declare.
So I should say I'm Heisenberg, or what was the other guy's? The other guy's name?
Ender.
Wallet? Ender.
Ender.
One of those two's got to be the right name. So
So you're
That's
either in Breaking Bad or you're fighting aliens. One or the other.
Alright, one of them.
So, moving forward, we should probably be more careful. Cool. Great. Yes.
What time of day do we think it is at this point?
One of you is proficient in survival, correct? Fran? You would anticipate it's probably later in the afternoon. You have a couple of hours before dusk.
How
Well, we
long?
should-
How long do I estimate we have to get out of the tunnels?
I think it was like another half day, so I think a
Well, that
couple
was
hours of
before we
movement,
kept moving,
sleeping,
yeah.
Yeah.
probably movement, sleep, and then a couple hours in the morning. Or we can push through.
Yeah,
Try
if you make it past their encampment, it should be a straight shot. To be like half a day at most. If you do a forced march, it would only be like 12 hours. Or sorry, like 8 hours.
Do we want to... Since this is supposed to be a safe hole, I believe you called it, did we want to try to just rest here and eat for the evening and then push through the rest of the morning?
I mean, is it safe?
Yeah.
I don't think they thought. I think they thought the same thing, We're not trying to talk about it.
Right, but lightning doesn't always strike twice. the same spot.
Yeah, but as a general rule, I don't set up camp in the place that I found a bunch of people dead in caves. Maybe we should
Fair rule to follow.
just keep moving. I mean, it doesn't seem like these caves are safe. I don't know if I could rest.
Fran,
think-
your opinion? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, I think the best idea we have is, personally, I would say let's push through, right? And once we're past the goblin encampment, we know generally where the threat would be coming from, so it'd be easy to fortify behind us.
And Fran, your thoughts?
Actually, I'm gonna have to agree with Kit on this one.
Did you ever agree with the person at your village? Just curious.
I'm sorry.
The person you've told a couple stories about from your village. Did you ever agree with them? The one that you reminds me of.
Oh no,
Mhm.
that person used to sit up in a tree and just hoot growl like an owlbear until he fell out a couple of times, and then he would just sit in the bush and just do it from the bush until he scared Miss Millie so many times that scared the shit out of her cat. Oh man, she kicked him.
Hoot growl, hoot growl, hoot growl.
Hoot growl, hoot growl.
Right. Well, Mashana disappears then. Unless you
Did I
have
tell that one yet? Shit, I don't
No.
No, you didn't.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That was new.
No.
It's funny you mentioned that because me and Marsha, we used to climb the trees and do that, and her parents would hate it. This is Kit saying it, by the way, not me. But Marsha would like do magic stuff to make it even worse. We were terrible to her parents.
Oh, Kit, please do not make me regret my words.
Right. Well, unless you have objection, Neeson, we should push on.
Majority rules.
I agree with majority rules. Thank you for asking. Out of character, obviously, do what you guys want to. He's just being
No, I
sassy.
know.
He's a bard. He has to be sassy.
Yep.
All right, we'll head out. I'm assuming the same marching order as before.
Oh,
Yep. Fran.
yeah.
Fran and
Put yourselves into an appropriate marching order on the map, because this is, as you know, the map.
I don't think it's changed since the last time. So
Yeah.
Okay, so where you are is where you guys want to be?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you begin seeing more and more signs of this goblinoid encampment up ahead. You navigate through the tunnels to avoid many of the, more pressured zones of attack that can befall you. As you begin to move even closer and further up ahead, Fran, you begin hearing the sounds of a handful of goblinoids murmuring and chatting with one another from further beyond this bend that you've just walked up to. As you see that, or as you hear that, you also hear the crackling and popping of a fire happening. You seem to be entering into their encampment very soon.
So I hold my arm up with my bow to signal everybody to stop. And then I turn around and I tell them all what I just heard. So I can hear fire, and how do y'all want to proceed? We're about ready to walk into their encampment.
I don't think we thought this through.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
No, I don't know that we had a plan for this. If we're
Yeah.
gonna go, I assumed that what I was told was that you could go around the encampment, but it looks like maybe you can't. Maybe they moved the encampment on us.
The path that you were going, you can't go around them. That's the ambush path.
Oh, we were
So-
specifically on the ambush path.
You were on the ambush path where your lantern was supposed to protect you. Apparently, these goblins are no longer adherent to that.
Following,
They just
okay.
killed those people. So
Right.
your option, you can continue on that path where you know there will be goblins waiting to ambush you, or there's the encampment to get through instead. Right now, you guys have navigated to the encampment
Okay.
part.
We
So
could
we-
just rush them and hope there's not too many of them.
It might be the best bet if they're not following the rules. I think it would be better if we jump them than they jump us.
Because if we go to, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but if we go to the encampment, they might flank us, and then we got two problems to deal with.
Oh, we beat the biggest guy there. Because didn't you say something about they follow whoever the toughest guy is?
I remember hearing something about this in a
So
story once.
if we go up there, hear me out. We just straight shot, right? We beat everything that's in the way, kill them all, massacre, right? Blood, guts, right? And then we find the biggest guy. We beat him up when we string his head on like on a pike, right? And then we win, and then we leave unscathed. Perfect plan.
How big is this encampment? Do we know how many? I'm assuming it's like a tribe.
It would be like a full tribe, yeah.
Okay, maybe let's not do that.
Also, I'm sorry if we already covered this. I'm having a hard time with geography. How far away is this encampment? Are they going to be able to hear if we attack this group here? Is the encampment going to be able to hear it?
So
And I'm worried about getting flanked while we're in the middle of combat.
I've put you guys up right to where the encampment is. If you want to say, like, no, we would continue down the path where they guarantee the ambush happens, you could do that instead. The encampment and the ambush spot are relatively close to one another, so going through that path, you're guaranteed to, even if you successfully take out the ambush, gain the attention of everybody else.
Okay. So,
Go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead.
So I still think that if we can, if they're gonna hear us, well, hold on, I don't know that. Never mind, I can't say that. But hold on, maybe my character would think that logically, if the ambush is logically a smaller group than the bigger encampment, it would make more sense to take out the smaller group before the bigger group hears us. That way, we have a chance at beating the smaller group and then taking out the larger group, so that way we're not beating two numbers at once. Does that make sense? I
Yeah.
think my character would think that.
Absolutely, your character can think that. Adrian will add in a little bit, but that's under the assumption that we wish to fight all of the goblins.
Yes, that might be hard. Fran, do you know, or even Neeson, what the population of this encampment would be? Are we talking a dozen, 2 dozen, 50, 100?
Would I know that since
Goblinoid encampments never get that big, usually between 30 and 50, like at the absolute maximum.
Yeah, because at what point do they become a war band? You know what I mean? From an
Yes.
encampment.
And the rule of whoever the biggest is who they're afraid of is typically true.
I really want to avoid this encampment if we can.
Yes, agreed.
I'm trying to sneak through it.
If oh, that's an option.
How are we gonna sneak you through it?
I'm incredibly stealthy and nimble. Like a panther.
Are you gonna like crawl on your belly and we just like dress you up like a like 5-humped camel? Make you
No.
look... I don't know. I had a thing in my head that I was thinking, and it didn't come out my mouth right.
I was just pointing that out. We can always try and sneak around. I mean, granted, I know that Ebenezer over here isn't exactly the most nimble-footed of folk. And the donkey might give us out.
Yeah, I'm more worried about his cart than him.
And I need that cart.
And the idiot we got tied up on it.
Yes.
We're trying goblin barter.
Can we bluff our way past them?
It's possible. Neeson, do you know
Kinda
anything
what I
about
was
the
thinking.
ambush site? Do you know anything about the area where they do the ambush?
I mean, I know roughly where it's supposed to be, but if they've abandoned the rules already, they may have moved it too.
True, but I'm thinking if it's an ambush site and they know that ambushes happen there, any fighting or something probably won't draw attention until we move past there. So maybe we could take all these ideas together, trigger just the ambush site just on the outskirts, try to bluff our way through, and if that doesn't work, like Kit said, go for the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
So trip the ambush and then just try and move past it quickly.
Well, I'm assuming it's not the whole encampment that does the ambush. I'm guessing it would be a squad. Take out the squad, and then after that, try to move through the encampment. Of course, I could be completely wrong. In which case, we might be better just to turn back and go the other way.
That's going to cost you months rather than hours to turn back.
So, to streamline this a little bit more, option 1, trip the trip the trap, kill squad, run, and pray. Option 2, sneak through encampment, kill if needed, get past bulk of goblin. Option 3,
Would be tripping
Kit's
that.
way.
Oh, yeah. So, and then the
Kill
other option.
big guy, rule over goblins, win, profit.
Right. And of course, it depends on when we trip the trap. If it's everyone from the encampment that comes, or if it is just a squad. In which case,
And then we gotta assume the trap works, right?
yeah, well, I
Is
mean,
there a
they-
possibility the trap won't work?
I mean, it's possible that they are still following it, and us going through with the safety signal will let us go through safely, in which case we're fine.
That is true.
Alright, so everybody type out your first pick and then your second. So wait for Kit to type out his second. So Kit, your first one is 3, and what's your second option? 1. Alright, now Neeson. Okay. Now Ebenezer.
I was gonna wait and see what everyone else did.
Yeah, this is just the order I'm typing it.
Yep, that's fine. Let's do.
Got one ridge left in me, baby. Let's go.
That's my fear. I feel like all we've been. And. I know what I want to do as a player, but as
Vote as your character.
my character.
Yeah. Everybody can be scared. You're level, 2. Like, you know. Okay. Fran?
What'd I do?
Put your number one on those 4 choices. Put your number 1 choice and then your. Oh, you did it.
3-1. Alright, and now Oddvar.
Okay, if he had voted 3, I'd have been like, that was a joke. That was a joke.
As a player, that's the one I wanted. But
Honestly, it's the one that has the highest rate of success, because just survive the others, I'll find the big guy. Like,
The big guy might be at the ambush. Why would he be back here?
You think
He's got
rulers
minions.
ambushes. Okay.
He's got to prove how awesome he is by ambushing.
All right. Real quick, let me get a
I also
map
thought it
for
would
the
be
ambush.
funny if, you know,
It'll
at
be
low levels,
somewhere.
we took over a camp.
Of goblins.
They would just have them.
It'll
You
be
just
number
have-
one.
That's
Oh.
totally a thing that could have happened. Just take over this encampment, declare you are the rulers now. They work for
Re-
you.
Yep,
Start war with
retire,
Palanthas.
retire, start a new campaign.
Sometimes you make
Looks
your
like-
own plot threads.
Yeah, recruit more into the warband. Start a war. We just need a dragon and a lance.
Just need a dragon and a lance. And a dream.
Right.
And a goblin army.
It'll be the war of a dragon lance. So
Okay, here we go. That'll do. That'll do.
War of a single lance.
it's not even a dragon's lance. It's just a dragon and a lance.
War of a dragon and a lance.
Now remember, whatever happens, if combat starts, take down the big one first. Whoever's the biggest.
The pen. The pen we have wouldn't happen to be an ass pen, would it?
No.
You know what that reference is, right?
No.
No, Deadpool 1.
2
2. Sorry, Deadpool 2.
was prison pocket, is what she's referring to.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that in so long. Shit, that's not actually gonna work. Fuck. That's not a good map for that. Okay.
What about Lorian's? What's Lorian's vote? He's as much as part of us. And Simon.
That's asking the DM to railroad you, but I mean, his
Simon.
vote, Lorian's vote is
Gonna
authentically...
give me double votes because Simon
Yeah.
votes the way I vote.
Lorian would honestly say, I wholeheartedly believe in Kit's ability to express dominance over goblins.
What's your second choice?
Eh, I don't really care.
I think majority is still number one though.
Yeah. Here we go. Adjust page size.
I'm impressed you got as many votes as you did for your plan. So
Yeah, it's double what I intended. Triple,
Yeah.
actually.
you got Fran and Lorian.
Honestly, sounded like a good plan to me. I don't.
I'm not
Still
one
might be
for
the
the
plan. Once we
Yeah.
trip the trap, you kill the biggest goblin and intimidate the rest.
Yeah. I wasn't like I'm not for murder and bloodshed. Right? I actually would prefer to avoid most of that. But you know, hey,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
rock and roll. You know.
Take out the big one. Whatever happens, whoever's the
And if-
biggest, take them out
Mhm.
first.
If they're not following the rules anymore, they might not even have the ambush set up.
It's true. It's true. Like individually, we're
Might
pretty.
be doing other things.
Individually, we're not that great, but together, we're the Spice Girls. We got this.
Oh yeah, they did suck solo, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate. We're almost there, guys. This is going
I
to be
think-
the sloppiest dynamic lighting I've ever set up.
I think if I do rage, I'm not gonna reckless. I'm still gonna stick with my shield and hammer. this
Yeah,
time
do
around.
that, and then I'll help.
Yeah. A lot of times, like the swings have been hitting exactly 15. So
Yeah. So I'll be helping you with that.
assuming there's a battle. Like,
Yeah, assuming, All right, Fran, what's the thing that wargs fear or hate the most? Like another creature that could be in these caves.
Oh, I don't remember.
You probably don't know, but Fran probably would. That's why I'm asking.
When Joey's done with the map, you can ask Joey and then tell us.
Okay.
Wargs, I believe it's an aversion to fire, right? Was that Wargs?
I don't know.
Yeah. You can make it whatever you want.
You
But
can make it
yeah,
whatever you
That'll
want.
work. I mean,
it is.
most
Those
things
are
don't
slabs.
like fire.
Gnolls are slads and bears lay eggs. This is your fantasy world, man.
Fuck yeah.
I can't do anything about fire.
We know about canines of the Warg Society.
You have a lamp and oil. You could.
No, I know that's not. Oh yeah, they.
Goblin's egg too. As far as I know, that's a goblin egg that Fran is
Fran
carrying.
has.
Like I don't know. I don't know. I'm surprised to find out gift lay eggs.
I'm not.
Because they're blizzard toad people.
Yeah, it is hatred of sweet scents, dislike of fire, and predators that are larger than them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the biggest things that they don't like.
Sweet sense, fire, and things that are bigger than they are.
All right, let me pick up your group and place you onto the other. Oh, that's the wrong button.
Can I relay that information onto everybody?
Absolutely.
Okay, I relayed that information on everybody. Do we have anything in our do we have a bag of holding? No, we don't.
We got a cart full of junk.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in
Yeah.
our cart full of junk, do we have any spices or anything that are sweet smelling that we can burn?
Well, they hate it. They're not afraid of it. They
I
might
know,
be
but
drawn
they
to
might
it.
leave. They hate it. If they hate it, they might leave.
Yeah. None that I see. No.
Okay, I was just thinking it might disorient them enough to make it easier to kill them.
Wait a minute, Nizan. Did you say Fox was the one that made that spiked trap that we almost ran into earlier?
That was the impression I was under, saying that's why he sent the group that direction.
Is that his shit that it was covered in then?
That's the thing
That-
that stands out. Okay.
That's probably a good guess. I guess you'd have to ask him.
I looked at him. Was that your feces? Just nod or Oh my god!
Yes.
Knew there was a reason why there was corn.
Oh God! You just triggered something for Holly.
I looked over at
It's
the thing.
corn.
I saw
It
semi
has the
feces.
juice.
Yeah, I saw semi feces half spears, and I was like, wait a minute.
Hold on, I have to tell you guys the super quickest story
Go for
of Thanksgiving when I gave my brother Pudo for a gift, and it was Play-Doh, but it was Pudo, and it had yellow Play-Doh and a mold for corn, so you can put corn.
I do that to my niece.
The look of
Not tell my
disappointment
brother.
her mother gave her.
But the look of pure joy in my brother's face.
That's
Admittedly, they were
fantastic.
in their 30s and 40s when this happened.
It's fantastic.
Okay. All right, guys. I think I got it situated. I'm sure this is a fairly well balanced. Yeah, that's fine. So, everybody, you're down here. You're moving through, and you can tell that you're entering into the area where the ambush site is supposed to take place. The stone shapes from that darkened color of gray to a much more whitish color instead. Make sure you position yourselves relative. I just had to twist you around, so it might be a little different now.
I'm good where I'm at. We're using the lantern that says "Don't attack us," right?
Sure.
Sweet.
Yes, that's what we currently have it set to.
Yeah, just double checking.
I need to
make
refresh.
sure.
I still have
Can
black
I-
screen.
It's
Can I-
all the way down at the bottom, Ebenezer. You may have to just scroll
Oh,
out.
there it is. Okay, I scrolled out, but it didn't load in time. Okay, I found it.
Can I double check just on the slide to make sure that I know that he's using the right lantern?
Oh
Or
yeah,
I can't. Yeah.
you can tell which one it is. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Since you can see in the dark, Fran, do you want to go ahead of the light and see if you can spot them?
I would love it if you would not tell me what to do as I was already walking up there.
That was a question, not a telling you what to do.
Yeah, I'll go in the front.
Simon can also see. He can scout ahead a little bit too.
Who?
What if we draw them to here?
How?
Set up camp, do something, have smells come over like we've stopped for the night.
Like a cooked meat smell, you're saying?
Well, that might be, maybe not that, because that might draw the whole encampment. But yes, like we were travelers through here, and we happened to stop just short of the ambush spot. Just an idea. We don't have to do that. I'm just wondering. Might pull them a little farther away from the encampment. Sorry.
Knees and do some callus. Oh, sorry.
I was just saying, sorry, Joy, and I just looked for a map. We can still use the same map, just I think, I don't know.
We're using this map or none.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. We can use this the same one. But so I'll, as a player, so we could go ahead 30, 50, 60 feet, however far, and trigger it there, or we could be 30, 40 feet away and try to pull them a little bit farther towards us, is all I'm saying.
Not a bad move.
Why do you think so?
I just think that if there's an ambush, right? I think confirming that there's an ambush waiting for us or not is a different story, right? I think we should still do that, but I think drawing them out of the ambush zone and making the battlefield to more our advantage would be the better bet.
Right, because then we could have
Okay.
Flynn and Oddvar hiding, or someone hiding, right? We could set up positions, and we're actually ambushing the ambush.
I think Neeson should do some calisthenics and get a good sweat going on, so that way we can draw him in.
Are goblins attracted to sweat? I'm not sure where we're going with this, Fran.
We need to get some odors going. You smell.
I can probably get some odors going. What odor would goblins be attracted to, Fran?
I wish I had started this.
It's your own
Yes.
fault.
So I think we should put some of the fat that I carved off of the meat yesterday onto some fire and see if that draws anything to us. That might be a way. It's fat burns. It smells like, you know, cooking fat. It shouldn't be pungent enough to really send very far. So I don't think it'll draw the entirety of the camp, but it should at least draw like anything in the proximity. So that wouldn't be a
We
bad
could-
idea.
Maybe we could sneak up and see if there is even an ambush waiting.
Yeah, we'd have to verify that there's an ambush still before we try something like that. So I would agree if Fran, you are willing, right?
Yep.
I think you scouting ahead might be the best bet. With Simon,
Okay.
of course.
Yep. Why don't y'all find a comfortable position before Simon and I go out, so that way you're at least somewhat safe and kind of
Yeah.
huddled against walls or something.
Yeah, I
True,
think we
that
should
would-
move Carrot over here.
And then, Joy, for reference, the thing would be north. The ambush, the original ambush would be north of us, correct? You're muted. Or maybe it's... Oh, I didn't hear anything.
I'm not hearing anything either.
Oh yeah, I'm not hearing anything either.
He's just talking. So his lips are moving, but nothing's coming out. He said, "Yes, monkey, you are correct. Everyone should worship you."
Canon,
Monkey, the
you heard it.
religion. Yeah, the religion of monkey is strong. Oh, now his lips stop moving.
Nope.
Nope,
Oh,
still
nope.
can't hear you.
Still can't hear it. He's spreading the word. The gospel of the monkey.
He's replaced
Uh-oh.
Palanthas, the main god of Kryn, with Monkey.
Monkey, the god of. Yes.
Combat, sleight of hand, good hair, and
Good
enemies.
air. Essential
Nope,
oils.
still can't hear you.
Nope. I heard essential oils are what needed in all hairs. That says
No.
his
Nope.
first tenant.
Essential oils.
Still
No.
can't hear you. There we go.
Hey,
There we
There it
go.
goes.
That is so weird. My mic was working on literally everything else.
Oh, I don't know. You're working now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the last
Okay.
time when your voice kicked in, it slowly rose up like it was a volume issue. But I could be wrong.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
I have that setting turned off.
Yeah, that was
But
weird.
You're
I'll check
fine
into
now.
it
You're-
later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, anyways, Neeson, move the fuck back.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully,
Wait,
I mean,
no,
you heard
no,
everything
no.
else
So
he
like
said.
right here. Oh, I heard everything you guys said.
Oh,
So Neeson, when you begin to walk up to this area right here,
okay.
I need you to roll me a perception check.
Okay.
That's, well, sneaking, right?
Perfect. Yeah, but still.
Oh,
no,
were
we
you
never
stealthy?
said we were. We never said we were sneaking yet.
Yeah, I didn't hear
so,
Oh!
Nat 20.
that. Okay. As you begin stepping over here, Neeson, you do notice some rocks against the wall begin to like slowly shift, and you see tribal painted goblins getting ready to ambush. They moved up their sight.
Oh, they're here early.
Da 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 da. Roll me your initiatives, everybody.
Sweet.
Combat music.
Kids.
So in a bag full of rocks. I go, where?
Today is not a good dice rolling day for me.
All right, here we go. Initiative. Fran got an 8. Oh, what do I have to beat? A 3? I can do that. I can try for a 1 or a 2.
Or 3?
Oh, dang it. 11.
Do I want to use lucky? Hmm.
Alrighty.
I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use lucky since it's a D20 roll. I'm gonna use my last luck
after
point.
he sees my roll.
No, I was like contemplating. My bad. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. That's a lot better. I have no more luck points, guys. I only had 2.
That's the interesting thing about the new lucky trait. You start with less, but you can end up with so many more
Yeah.
if you get high enough.
It's basically indomitable, but like on crack.
Alrighty. Neeson, you see the goblins getting ready to ambush, and none of your allies seem to be the wiser quite yet. You have 4 words when it's not your turn.
We're under attack. Or we are under attack, I guess, for 4. But
Oddvar, as you were getting ready to get into position. Shit. Alright, your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh fuck. I'll cast Entangle up here to kind of get them all, because it's a 20. Is it 20? Oh, it's 20 foot on a side.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's basically a 4x4 square. I guess I'll put it like centered there, and it'll kind of.
Right here?
One
There.
square down. There you go. It'll get.
Alright, I'm gonna give the warg advantage since it's only half in there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So the warg deck saves, right? Strength saves. Oh, way better. 17.
And it's a strength check, not a save. Creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check.
A creature strength saving throw or be restrained.
Oh, sorry, I was reading the bottom part.
Yeah, I'm reading the save. Goblin's turn. 1, 2, 3. Fail. All three of them are restrained.
And it's a difficult terrain.
Yep.
I grabbed him up.
All done?
Yep. Oh well, I guess I'll move back because now I know they're up here. I'll go run back and hide behind Kit. And
I don't notice he's there.
Simon's gonna move back too. Hopefully the restraint will keep him safe. And yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Next up is the hobgoblin.
Now, where'd that thing come from?
Yeah. You watch. Oh no, that's Fox's sheet, not Goblin. Actually, I can close out his sheet. He's disabled. You watch as this hobgoblin steps out from the shadow, looks over at you, Neeson, and you see he holds up a staff and begins swirling arcane magics around it as he's going to shoot a devastating bolt at you.
Wizard!
Its ability is going to be called Devastating Bolt. Oh, shit.
20 to hit.
That's a lot of shit.
Yeah, I'm out.
You all watch from around the corner as a bolt of energy strikes out into Neeson and knocks him onto the ground.
Oh shit.
Goblins are no longer ruled by you.
That was,
He's got personal hate on these.
that was almost an insta-kill.
Yeah. It's not the 25 damage. It's I'm using static. It
Oh.
just rolled damage. I always use static unless it's like a named NPC. So its passive damage is 21.
Oh, well, so it wasn't quite that
An
close to
insta-kill.
double
Yeah.
yet. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Oh, alright, so let me test this to make sure before I roll that this goes to private.
Perfectly not.
Yep.
And he will continue stepping out to look at all of you.
Did that go private?
No, it did
Did
not.
only... Oh, well then why is it... Oh. Why is it not?
This goblin over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I'm just rolling things to test. Don't count this as... Okay, that one went private.
This one runs from around the corner, looks directly at you, Fran, and begins speaking in Goblin. Don't worry, we free, we all free now.
Now that I got my GM working.
And he's going to take a shot at Kit. 11 to hit.
What was that? Huh?
10, 20, 30. 40 feet away. Ebenezer, you're the only one he can see.
Jeez.
It's only 8 piercing damage. Ignore the damage that it rolled. Remember, we use static damages.
It's just funny.
It's always a crit against you, man. I'm sorry.
I hate the pacifists.
Seriously, it's been like I've attacked you 4 times and 3 of them have been crits.
It's okay. When I'm a higher level, it's gonna change.
Oh wait, you can't run that way.
It's good to take your anger out on me now.
We can go through, but it's just difficult terrain.
And he'll dash 10, 20, 30 up there. Yeah, they see weird magic things and they're scared little creatures. No. These goblins are going to roll their athletics checks to try to break out. 1, 2, 3. They're all still stuck and none of them have line of sight to shoot anybody.
That's right. Get fucked. I am the most druid.
Kit, you're up.
Oh, they're like little gremlins.
Wait, they're
Get the
so
my 4
cute.
words.
They're
My
so
4
cute.
words. Get the big one.
Okay. I don't want them
They
to
are
get.
cute.
I don't want you guys to get swarmed. Is my issue. I'm
What
gonna.
I yelled.
I'm going to. This is probably a bad idea. I'm gonna drop the hammer, and I'm gonna pull the great. Nah, because I'd have to take an action to unequip the shield now. Never mind. This is the new rules.
Yeah, action
5,
econ.
10, 15, 20, 20. I'm gonna rage first thing. So again, those black veins come back up on my body, right? Eyes full black, all that fun, possessed shit. And I'm gonna just rush him. While I'm here, I'm going to conk him because why not?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna attack him with the Warhammer. Warhammer! Yeah, that does happen.
Does.
Well, I missed. So I'm gonna keep going.
It smashes literally right next to where you were expecting them to dodge. A little, no movement.
Yeah, he gets an AOP.
Yeah, he'll take it. Yeah, that's the one who ran forward, right? Ooh, scimitar to the back of the knee. 20. Oh, that's 5 slashing, half down to 3.
Nice.
Hammer. All done?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Ebenezer.
All right, I'm gonna move to Neeson, and as I'm running over to him, I'm pulling out my healer's kit, whatever they're called, and I'm gonna start wrapping it up. You probably don't have any thingies to use left, hit dice, but it'll still do at least 2 points of healing.
I have 1 hit dice left.
So you can either take it now, or you can just take the +2. Do you want to take it now, or do you want to?
Yeah, I'll take it now.
Okay, I'll roll it for you because I'm supposed to roll. D8 is what
Yeah.
it is. And here we go. So 7.
Okay.
I should just set that up like I do attacks. Just have it.
All right, Ebenezer, are you all done?
And that is my yeah. I'm actually no.
All right.
There.
Fran, this goblin right here, after swinging their scimitar and hitting Kit, holds their hand out towards you. We free now. Kill all. You're muted. Oh, I should probably change their token size, huh?
Is the hobgoblin that attacked Nesian in my line of sight with a bow and arrow?
Can you see him?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Okay, so I want to look at the goblin that held his hand out to me, and I want to like draw my bow and arrow, and then slowly look at the hobgoblin and shoot at him, and I also want to do Hunter's Mark.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hobgoblin is now Hunter's Mark.
Okay, so do I click on Hunter's Mark, right? Or do I do the bow and arrow first?
Did you set up the toggle on the sheet for the add-on damage?
I have no idea. Probably not.
It's on there under all of your attacks where it says Hunter's Mark. There's a little checkbox on the far left side. You can click that.
Yep.
So that's blue with a white check mark.
Okay.
You see where all your attacks are?
Yeah.
Directly underneath that, you see a global attack modifier, Bless, and then underneath that is global damage modifier.
Oh, global damage. Okay, so I
Yeah.
did the wrong one. Hunter's Mark clicked. Okay.
There you go.
And now
Alright,
when you
so-
roll your attack, you'll get that damage. Will automatically roll when you roll your damage.
Okay.
So now attack with your
Son
longbow.
of.
It's okay. I missed too.
Yeah, but
I can do the reroll though, because I have the thing that you gave me, right?
Yep.
Okay, so can I do it again?
Yes, you may.
Oh, crit!
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Get that damage in there. Jeez.
Good.
That's good for
So
level
that's 8 plus 7 is 15. You shoot the hobgoblin hard into the shoulder. Ah! What? No. They brainwash you.
And then I turn around and I flip off the goblin that held out his hand to me.
Nice.
Is he saying this in common?
Yeah.
You attacked us, bro.
The warg. 10,
Who the hell is that?
20,
It's a dog.
30. Neeson,
Damn
Yeah.
it.
you're the only person it can get
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, I know. I'm still prone too.
Well then. Does a 10 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay then. Let me turn off the rolling of damage because that gives me anxiety.
I'm still reaching for the next healing kit. Shit.
It like buries its nose. You manage to like punch it in the nose hard enough that it buries itself into the dirt, but the bite has enough strength to actually like break away some of the stone in the dirt. Oh, that's a scary dog. That's a scary boy. Alright, that's its turn. Advar.
So with the rules, I couldn't cast a leveled spell and cast a cantrip in the same turn.
You
Is that
can,
how
so
it
long as they have different casting times. Bonus
Yeah,
action,
alright.
action.
Yep. And cantrips don't take up spell slots. That's why.
Yeah, it's one slot per
Yes.
per round
Correct.
Yes.
or turn.
So
Alright.
If you're going to cast Cure Wounds without using a slot, you can cast a level spell for your bonus action now.
Well, I
It's
can
kinda
I
cool.
can healing word as bonus action and then
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
All right. So I
Mine
will
was
heal-
going to like cure wounds and shit.
Yeah.
That's still my favorite spell. Just
Yeah. But now if you have made magic initiative and you take Cure Wounds, you can Cure Wounds without using a spell slot and Healing Word with your bonus action. So it's kind of cool. I
Yeah.
like it a lot.
Well, yeah. I mean,
so Advar.
so I will healing word Neeson,
Ooh, Neeson, another 9.
Sweet.
Nice.
and then I will target this further back goblin and throw the produce flame at him.
That hits, believe it or not.
Oh, I almost killed him.
Almost. Oh, that is a scorched goblin. Alright, for a second there in this fight, I thought we were going to have like a goblin slayer moment where only one person walks out. Advar, all done? You move
Yep,
back-
I'll step back around the corner and kind of. Simon will move up.
Okay.
Flying casual.
So, he is going to pick up his quarterstaff while you see sparks of energy from the one hand slaps into the staff as he goes to strike against you, Kit. We no serve the winged ones. Oh, why did it do that? God damn it.
Oh wait, can I do one thing? I'll have Simon give the help action against the warg.
Okay, that's good.
Sorry.
After the first swing and a miss, we no serve thieves. Why is it asking me to whisper? I don't want it. He's not as good in melee.
As he's doing that, I yell back, "We aren't either."
And I'll point to Lantern. Liar! Alright, that's his turn. He missed a bunch. Neeson.
All right, I'll stand up,
Mhm.
pull weapons, attack the warg, which I have advantage on from Simon.
On the first attack, yes.
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 All right, so I'm gonna attack him with a short sword because I found something new with how all this works. 12. I still have it as GM only. Sorry.
No, that's fine. 12 just barely misses.
Okay, so I miss. And then, but I still get to offhand with my dagger as part of my action because the dagger has Vex.
Oh, so you don't have to use dagger to offhand.
No, you have to. One of them has to be a dagger. So if I use a short sword in my primary and hit, it will give me advantage on my dagger because the next attack gives you advantage.
But you can no longer bonus action offhand attack.
Right.
It's
There's no
just-
bonus action offhand.
Okay, so it just
But
opens
I
up your
still-
bonus action. It's still
I still
real
get-
good.
I still get 2 attacks and I don't have to use my bonus. And it gives me 2 chances to get my
Shit.
sneak attack.
Guys,
So,
whoever's working at WotC loves rogues. That hits.
I do get sneak attack because he's near Simon.
Woo.
So, I gotta subtract 4 from that damage because I do not get my offhand dex damage.
No problem. Stab.
And so that is it. So 5 damage.
Yep. Bonus action.
Bonus action. I will disengage.
Uh-huh.
5, 10, 15 is all I have left for movement.
Mm-hmm.
So I will move up to there.
Perfect. The goblins. This one is going to take aim over at Kit, terrified, obviously, and is going to shoot him at him. $21 for 5 piercing, down to 3. This one here, after getting shot at, and Neeson getting back up to full fucking health after falling down, is gonna look, jump over here, flanking you, Kit. Ooh. Dropping its bow and drawing out its scimitar. Might crit. 22 for 5. And this one here is going to use its action to try to persuade you. Please, we're friends. We no work for them. We're free. He kind of like spits on you when he says that, Fran. On accident. He rolled a 1. Alright, so this guy shot, this guy did his thing, this guy tried persuading. These 3 are all gonna try to break free. 13?
No.
Okay,
No, it's 14.
they're all stuck. Alright, Kit, you're up.
I look at the goblin behind me, knowing I can smash him and splatter him. I don't want bloodshed, so I won't attack him, and I'll keep attacking you.
He's like stabbing you in your thigh.
Even though he's the one that actually hit. We do flanking, right? So like he's gonna have advantage on me regardless.
Correct.
I don't know if I want to do reckless. It's probably better not to because I have to worry about the range people too. I'm gonna attack him. I'm a reckless.
Go for it.
We'll see how it goes. A reckless attack, hobgoblin.
Oh,
Nice.
Sounds good.
15.
that's 16.
Oh, 16. Sorry. You can end this. And then that's it. That's it.
Ebenezer.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna cast Bane on the Hobgoblin, the Warg, and let's make it the Goblin that's on front.
All right. So that's Wisdom save.
Charisma.
Charisma.
15.
Hobgoblin. Fail. Warg.
Dang it.
Successful. That Warg will not fail. Damn. And then Goblin on Fran. 12.
I'm so sorry. I forgot that he's supposed to get knocked back 10 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, he was supposed to get knocked back 10 feet, and I was gonna move forward, taking the A out from him.
Okay. Cool.
So I was trying to break the flank.
18 to hit for 5.
Yeah, that hits. So I'll take the 2.
But you did reckless.
Yes, I did. So either way, it didn't matter.
It's fine. Hey, you're separating the group.
Yeah.
All right, Ebenezer. It seems to have taken on 2 of them.
Okay. Then I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I can't go that way. 10, 15, 20. 25, 30. I'm gonna move to there.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right, Fran.
Would this be an action if I just put my hand on the side of the goblin in front of me on his face and just like push him out of the way so that way I could shoot? I mean, he's not technically in my way, in my line of sight to shoot the hobgoblin because I'd be shooting over him anyway, but just because it's funny if I just like...
We can roleplay that you do it, but it has no mechanical benefit.
Yeah.
You just
Okay.
Like, shove and keep
Yeah, I
shooting.
just want to like shove him out of the way and then just draw my arrow and go after the hobgoblin again and shoot him with my arrow. Or attempt to. Does that hit?
At the hobgoblin? Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
For 9. Oh, he's looking rough. Hobgoblin is bloodied.
Okay, that's it for me, I think. I have hunters. Did hunter's mark go on there? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's because you toggled with the things.
Yeah.
Should be. Good job.
Okay.
All right, all done?
I think that's all I can do. Yep.
All right. Warg. That's going to be 10, 20.
Don't come over here.
Oh, they're still Neeson. Hi, Neeson.
I'm not there. What are you talking about?
You didn't hide yet.
Oh,
It is a nat. How does that work with Bane and a nat 20?
You subtract the total, but it's still a nat 20.
He's not baned.
he wasn't baned anyways.
Oh, he did save it. He did save it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
So that's 17 pierce.
Okay. Easy's out again.
Well, I guess you're prone already, so no strength save.
Okay. That was me when with the nulls, so I get it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Thank you. Oddvar, your turn.
Shit. Well, I'll do another. I'll use my last spell to do another healing word. Needs.
It happens.
Thank you.
Your mate, and then yeah, this knoll is a problem. So I'm gonna shoot the hobgoblin. I don't want to steal your kill, but I don't want this hobgoblin to get another turn.
It's on you.
Yeah. I don't think I hit with that.
Miss.
I'll use my inspiration that
Ebenezer gave you.
yeah, Ebenezer gave me. Even worse.
Rough.
Unfortunate.
I feel bad. Like he's just trying to free his people. Like I genuinely feel bad.
You don't
First
feel
it was
bad.
the winged ones, and now it's the thieves guild. Like,
Yeah. These people are just victims of circumstance.
He walked out of the shadows and nuked me to death.
Yeah, well, you're the problem, though.
down with
He
the
doesn't
matriarch
know that.
down. You literally
you're
have a
lit.
lantern that says you are. Like,
Oh,
Simon is gonna give the help action against the warg again.
sounds good. Hobgoblin's turn.
Don't do this.
For my people. You know what? He's gonna two-hand this time.
He has advantage, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
13.
13 misses.
Okay, second attack. 21.
21 hits.
He is the hobgoblin though is Bane.
So D4.
Even
Four,
a
please.
D4 would, and even
19.
if it's a max 4, it'd be a 17. It still would hit.
Okay.
All right. As he slams the quarterstaff into you, you take 6 bludgeoning damage. Not that bad. And then 13 force damage as it kind of explodes into your side with this thunderous energy he is wielding.
How much for the force?
13.
Okay.
So 4
Alright.
halved to 2 and then 13.
Oh. Wait a second.
We're still good.
Neeson.
stand back up again.
The Morg looks at you genuinely confused.
It's getting old.
Just doing the
Bye.
Stab the warg.
14 hits a warg.
All right. For 12 damage.
Ooh, it's looking really hurt.
So now I have advantage on the dagger.
Let's
so I'll
go.
offhand the dagger. 13.
Just barely hits.
Right. Then no sneak attack, obviously. 4 damage.
4. Oh, it's bloodied.
I don't. I guess I'll stay here. So I don't want to disengage because I don't want him to go after somebody else.
This goblin here. Oh, wait. Are you sticking still? You good?
Yeah, I'm staying still. I'm done.
This goblin right here. Oh, wait. Fuck you, ad block. This goblin right here is going to look at you, Ebenezer. You, Hatman. Fix boss man. He hurt. Do it. Do it. And he's going to roll persuasion as his action.
All right. Totally fine with that.
Was he speaking
Oh,
Goblin
the
or Goblin?
desperation in his voice.
Wait, was he speaking Goblin?
He's speaking
or
common. Yeah.
Common?
Common.
That's crazy.
Please.
But
Save boss man. Notably, he wields a scimitar, but he has not swung it at all.
I pulled at my heartstrings.
This one runs up behind you. No kill, boss man.
His advantage.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. He's gonna hit. Yeah, 17 or 20 hits.
Okay, that's 5 down to 3.
Yep.
This one comes over to you. 19.
Yeah, that hits.
5 down to 3.
Okay.
Now these
Okay,
three are
okay.
gonna break free. No advantage, so 9, 1, and 12. Nope, they're just
Yes!
unable to do anything. Best spell slot ever. Kit.
I'm gonna swing at him. I like to think I'm hearing the other goblin please as well, and I'm gonna swing at him. I'm no reckless, so I don't have to deal with it regardless. I'm gonna use my human lucky or my human inspiration. I was trying to save it for the persuasion. Wish me luck, guys.
Come
Yes, I
on.
am. 18.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm swinging non-lethally at him.
As you conk right on the side of the head, and the hoblin goes down unconscious.
And I yell out, if you want him to survive, leave. Take his body. And that's it.
Intimidation.
And you said I can use strength now?
I haven't seen a change in the new rules, but in the original rules, when you roll an intimidation, you may utilize strength instead of charisma.
They
I saw-
did add it to be
They
even
did.
better for barbarian.
Oh? How
Yeah.
so?
I saw Crawford talking about it, that's why.
Let me see. It's in here somewhere. While your rage is active, you can, when you attempt certain tasks, whenever you make an ability check, you can make it as a strength check, even if it's normally a different ability. Acrobatics, intimidation, perception, stealth, survival.
Yeah.
So they basically just expanded it to a couple of other
Damn.
skills.
Yeah, which
I'm
I still
excited.
have.
Angry stealth is my
Perception. I
favorite
am
one.
angry perceiving.
Angry.
I could
Angrily scanning the
somewhat-
horizon.
I can somewhat see angry seeing because it's like heightened battle sense.
Yeah,
kind of
that
thing.
one but angry
I
hiding
don't
is
get
just
angry
funny as shit.
stealth.
I think it's like the rage. Like you went to hide. You went to hide, you stepped on a rock and you were like, fuck! Oh, this makes me so angry. Yeah, so what's cool is that rage still gives you advantage on skill checks too. So I'm gonna...
That
So
requires
it's with
strength.
advantage now?
Yeah. Advantage and strength for your persuasion? Or intimidation.
Intimidation, yeah.
Okay, so the roll 20 sheet, you're gonna have to add 2 to whatever this is.
Okay.
So 21.
Oh, God. Immediately as you boom and... What do you say?
I say, if you want him to survive, stop, take him, and leave.
Right. When you say that, the goblins around you drop their scimitars and just begin cowering away from you, and the 3 that are inside of all of the thorny bushes are now hiding in them. And this one right here is still pulling on your shirt, Ebenezer. Please, please.
We can save him. That's all I got.
Ebenezer?
Yeah, does the... I don't know, because... I'm not going to take an action to it. Does the warg seem like it was affected like the goblins were, or no?
The warg seems more bloodthirsty towards killing somebody.
Okay, that was my assumption.
Yeah.
All right. So there we go. I look at the goblin. I will go help. And I'll move 5, 10, 15.
Fran, wait, you said it was okay. Fran,
Well, if she
Do
wants
you
to.
think-
She did
yes.
say... Yep.
if you think that he's actually going to go help, you may try to
You're on
Oh,
mute.
you're muted.
Did I hear the goblin talk to him and say,
Yeah.
"Please help"?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, they're right there.
Then my character would have assumed that he is going to go help because he is a good person and he's going to go help. So I'm going to trip him. I don't want him to go help that damn goblin.
Since your turn is coming up next, I'll say, roll me a sleight of hand check at disadvantage. DC is 15.
Okay, so I just roll. What
Sleight
do I
of
roll
hand,
then?
disadvantage.
Okay.
Fuck, Ebenezer, I need you to give me a dex save.
All right, and I will use my game advantage on
8
this.
plus 2 plus 3, I think. Or no, plus 4. So DC 14.
That we don't have game advantages anymore.
Yeah, we
We
don't
don't.
hand those
Oh,
out anymore.
Do you
right,
want to make
yeah,
sure I
you're
did
right.
that right?
You're right. I
I
didn't.
have no idea
I-
if you did that right. I think we... Well, what you rolled is what I asked for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, you're right, and I already used my human one, so this is just a normal.
Yeah. I'm
What
out
do I
three
need to be?
rolls.
It's the DC of France, typical like athletics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or acrobatics, which is a 14. There's now
Okay.
DCs to beat when people do that to you, so...
Yep. All right. Here we go. I need a 16 or better. And I trip.
Phew, very clearly, Ebenezer, Fran tripped you.
All right, but I still have. Oh, I can't do all my movement now. I can still get up half my movement.
Yep.
I can move 15 feet.
Yep.
5, 10. Oh, I can still get there. 10. And I'm going to use the help action. I don't need to flank to use the help action, so I'm going to use the help action to give Neeson advantage on attack.
Hell yeah. Alright, all done?
And I'm done.
Fran, your turn.
So just so I understand correctly, instead of helping the goblin just now, you went and helped
These
Neeson.
in against the warg. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I said I was going to go help so he doesn't stab me as I walk past him. And I said I'm going to go help. I didn't say exactly.
No, I know, but I mean, I just want to make sure that my plan was came to fruition, that you didn't help the freaking goblin.
Yep, you tripped me and I went to the work.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna attack the warg then. So shoot him with the arrow.
Is help now the
Yeah,
next
so-
attack instead of just a person's next attack?
Help another.
Let's read
It says help another creature's ability check or attack roll. Help him with attack roll, and I don't think I have to say who I'm helping. I think I just say I'm helping against whatever the creature is. So she should have advantage on that.
Okay, yeah, you have
Whoa.
advantage on the attack against the warg.
Simon is also helping, so how does that work?
The next and then the next. We'll just layer it like a cake.
Okay.
You know,
So what do I do then? What does that mean?
you don't do anything. Wait, you have advantage. That's what you do. 24 hits
24.
the warg. Ooh, that is a dead warg.
Nice.
Wait, you don't have Hunter's Mark, so it's only 6, but it's still dead.
Oh, I forgot to move it. Sorry.
You're good.
Can
you could have
I?
moved it on our bonus action.
Well,
but-
yeah.
the bugbear isn't actually dead.
Oh, that's wow, but incapacitated.
I
How
think
does
that's
Hunter
still
Mark
counts.
Yeah, I can move it when they're down.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Can I? Since it's still my turn, can I move it now to something else?
Sure.
Or
yeah.
does it matter?
Yeah, you
I
can.
mean, did the goblins lay down arms? Are they still fighting or no?
These two laid down their arms, and this one is still continually like busy pleading with Ebenezer.
So he's the only one that could potentially still want to fight.
He has a scimitar, and the entire time he's been begging somebody to save the hobgoblin.
I want to move my hunter's mark to him just in case. Can I
Very
do
well.
that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you.
All right. The warg is dead. Oddvar, are you doing anything?
Not really. I'll move up a little bit, but seems like the goblins gave up. The warg is down, and so is the hobgoblin.
All right. Neeson, are you doing anything?
No.
Okay.
I'll wait here.
These goblins are going to attempt to hide inside of the shrubbery.
Shrubbery.
21, 9, and 2. So 2 of them are hiding. One of them definitely is not. I'll label the one that's not hiding with red. Kit,
Yes.
are you doing anything?
I am going to attempt a medicine check with the healer's kit I have.
Go ahead.
Can I substitute strength for that? No, I'm just kidding.
Is that one of the rage ones?
I don't know. What was it again?
Fuck, stealth is, but I think it was like survival and shit like
Yeah,
that.
It wa-
probably not.
It's acrobatics, intimidation, perception, stealth, or survival, not medicine.
Sure.
Yeah, fucking asshole.
I'm -1.
Go ahead.
What, Fran?
Is the head supposed to twist that way? No, there's no critical failures on it.
I go.
Which
I'm
way's
going-
the front?
I'm trying to
Oh.
fix him. How did Ebenezer do this? I dropped the range, by the way. How did Ebenezer do this? Oh, this is getting me angry.
You just put the bandages over the wound and like pat it a couple times.
Oh no, I'm covering the nose again.
Shoving the healer's kit in his mouth, because that's what you saw me do last time.
Oh shit, I covered his
Right.
nose. Oh shit.
Well then, everybody, we are out of initiative. And as you subdue these goblins, this one here, after realizing this hobgoblin is not dead, looks just very grateful. Oh, thank you. No kill him. He's good. He's my friend. Yeah, no kill. The others are just staying the fuck out of sight inside of all that shrubbery, and you all get to like sit down and catch your breath after encountering this random ambush by a spell-casting goblin. And I think this is where we're calling the session this week, everybody. When we come back next week, you can decide if you're just going to take the opportunity to run or maybe talk to the goblins about what the fuck's been going on here. Regardless.
Kill them. Profit.
That was part of the plan. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.